Ukraine, so they totally bombed this city, and for sure they destroyed my hall. So now, when war will finish, I so hope so early, I cannot go home straight away because it's super dangerous. And
俄乌冲突战火摧毁家园，熟悉的体育训练场也化为废墟，迫使乌克兰国家羽球队和各俱乐部球员逃难到他国继续训练。
Now it's a little bit big problem because, for example, my city is almost totally destroyed because it's so near to the border of Russia. It's Kharkiv, yes.
It was really difficult because we left our home country just with a passport and some money and nothing, even no badminton equipment. We just ran away because our city was really on hard bombing.
So they totally bombed this city, and for sure they destroyed my hall. So now, when war will finish, I so hope so early, I cannot go home straight away because it's super dangerous.
We stay in the shelters. We didn't know how we can stay alive till tomorrow, and we left everything. We just ran away from our city. And since February, for example, my family stay in Ukraine, in Kharkiv, and I just left alone.
为了备战在亚洲数场比赛，乌克兰羽总安排了这些球员来到泰国和大马训练。目前有3名乌克兰女球员在大马，由大马籍乌克兰国羽总教练沙林负责训练。但在经费拮据的情况下，安排球员来马训练颇具挑战。
Of course, because since February we don't have a proper income because the situation in Ukraine was not as normal. But I need to accept that, and this is part of a journey as a coach, where sometimes it's not about only money, but it's about the education that what we learn, what we want to give. It was very difficult because the length of time that they are staying here, it was very limited. For example, 2 months. So they are not going to give the apartment for the short period. Usually they give for 1 year or 2 years. So it was very difficult, and it takes around 3 weeks to find an apartment. But luckily, the guy who owned this hall, he was staying in one apartment, and he could find some empty apartment, and he can tell that, okay, 2 months I can rent it out. Yes.
Okay.
虽然乌克兰护照免签时限30天，但所幸球员们有参加新加坡和台北2站比赛，因此无需特地出境盖护照。他们也表示，这次到国外训练也从中习得不少宝贵经验。
For example, in Ukraine, we have so many time like cold. Like 0 degrees or minus degrees in the winter, but here always so hot, and for first time it was difficult, but now I'm okay. It's a little bit easier now, but I like this. It's different style of thinking. Also, like Asian players, it's a really great experience to take this part in, especially my game, my style.
But now our goal is to create a high performance level. So this goal, European Championship, it will be like one step of this long road.
European champion.
I want to
Olympic.
create history for Ukraine, like world champion, 1000 tournament champion, and all of these big events.
But since we are staying in Asia, we learn many things about badminton, because in our country badminton it's not so popular sport, and also we have only 2 good clubs in Ukraine, in Kharkiv and also in Dnipro city. So it's like 2 big schools and no more. But in Asia, badminton is a very popular sport, and we have learned many new things here. And so we can say that we are lucky to be here since this time.